Your cat makes a sound you've heard hundreds of times, a short repeating chirp while staring out the window at a bird. You probably assumed it was frustration, the feline equivalent of wanting something it can't have. Or maybe you thought it was practice hunting behavior, your cat rehearsing the kill. Both of these explanations sound reasonable. Neither is what's actually happening. What's actually happening involves a neurological response that has nothing to do with the bird at all, and everything to do with a reflex cats cannot consciously control. The sounds your cat makes are not a simple emotional readout. They are a complex signaling system with specific biological functions. And when you understand what each sound actually means, the relationship between you and your cat changes. This is what the research shows. Number 1. The chirp is a misfiring kill sequence. That chattering sound, the rapid clicking or chirping your cat makes at birds or insects, is not frustration. In 2008, researchers at the University of Georgia studied this behavior in 32 domestic cats and found something unexpected. The sound occurs when the prey drive activates, but the cat cannot complete the motor sequence. What you're hearing is the neurological pattern for a killing bite, a rapid series of jaw movements designed to sever the spinal cord of small prey, firing without an actual target. The cat's brain has triggered the reflex, but because there's a window in the way, the sequence misfires. A 2013 study by Dr. Sarah Ellis at the University of Lincoln confirmed this by measuring muscle activation in the jaw and neck during chattering. The same muscles used in the killing bite were contracting in the exact same pattern, just without prey in the mouth. This is not voluntary. Your cat is not choosing to make this sound. It is a byproduct of a hardwired predatory response that evolution designed to be fast and automatic. The bird triggers it. The window prevents completion. The sound is what leaks out. From your cat's perspective, this is deeply uncomfortable. A motor program running with no outlet, which is why cats often seem agitated or restless immediately after chattering. Number 2. The meow is manufactured specifically for you. Adult cats do not meow at each other. In 2009, researcher Dr. Nicholas Nicastro at Cornell University analyzed over 100 individual cat vocalizations and found that meowing is a communication tool cats developed exclusively for humans. Feral cats rarely meow past kittenhood. Domestic cats meow constantly because it works. A 2021 study at Lund University in Sweden tested 62 people's responses to different cat vocalizations and discovered that humans are remarkably good at interpreting the emotional content of meows, correctly identifying urgency, contentment, or distress 78% of the time. Cats have learned to modulate pitch, duration, and intensity to communicate specific needs to us. The meow is not a natural cat sound. It is a learned behavior, refined over thousands of years of domestication, specifically tuned to the human auditory system. What makes this even stranger is that each cat develops a unique vocabulary with its owner. Dr. Sharon Crowell Davis at the University of Georgia found that cats create individual meow patterns based on what gets results. If a certain sound makes you feed them faster, they repeat it. If another sound gets you to open the door, they refine it. Your cat is not just making noise. Your cat is testing which sounds manipulate your behavior most effectively, and then using those sounds deliberately. Number 3. Purring does not always mean happiness. The assumption that purring equals contentment is about 60% accurate, according to a 2001 study by Dr. Karen McComb at the University of Sussex. The other 40% of the time, cats purr when they are in pain, stressed, or dying. McComb's research identified 2 distinct types of purring. The first is the low-frequency, steady purr you hear when your cat is relaxed. The second is what she called the solicitation purr, which contains a higher frequency component between 220 and 520 Hz, similar to a baby's cry. This second type activates the same neural pathways in human brains that respond to infant distress. Cats use it when they want food or attention, embedding an urgent signal inside a soothing sound. But there's a second factor. In 2006, researchers at the Fauna Communications Research Institute discovered that the vibrations produced by purring, specifically in the 25 to 50 Hz range, promote bone density and tissue healing. Cats purr when injured because the frequency accelerates recovery. They purr during labor. They purr when dying. The purr is not an emotional signal. It is a self-soothing mechanism with measurable physiological effects. If your cat is purring while at the vet, while hiding, or while clearly unwell, that purr is not happiness. That purr is your cat trying to regulate pain and stress through vibrational therapy it generates internally. Number 4. The trill is a greeting left over from kittenhood. The short, rising chirp your cat makes when you walk into a room, often called a trill or chirrup, is not a sound cats invented for humans. In 2017, Dr. Suzanne Schatz at Lund University recorded mother cats interacting with their kittens and found that the trill is the primary vocalization mothers use to signal safety and initiate movement. Mother cats trill to tell kittens to follow them or to indicate that it's safe to approach. Adult cats retain this sound and repurpose it as a greeting for beings they consider part of their social group. A 2019 study at the University of Tokyo tested this by having unfamiliar humans enter rooms with cats. Cats trilled at familiar humans 83% of the time, but almost never trilled at strangers. The trill is a recognition sound. It means your cat has categorized you as safe and socially bonded. What's happening neurologically is that your presence activates the same affiliative response that a kitten feels toward its mother. Your cat is not just saying hello. Your cat is using the exact vocalization that, in evolutionary terms, means family. This is why the trill almost always occurs in the first few seconds of contact and is often paired with tail-up posture and rubbing. The behavior cluster is inherited directly from kitten-mother interaction and signals that your cat perceives you as a caregiver. Number 5. The yowl is a scent-driven distress signal. The long, drawn-out yowling sound cats make, particularly at night or when roaming, is tied directly to scent communication and reproductive stress. In 2012, researchers at the University of Bristol studied unspayed female cats and unneutered male cats and found that yowling increases by over 400% during estrus and mating season. The sound serves two functions. First, it advertises reproductive availability across long distances. Second, it signals territorial boundaries to other cats. But a companion study at UC Davis in 2015 found that even spayed and neutered cats yowl when they detect unfamiliar scent markers, particularly the pheromones left by other cats. The yowl is not random distress. It is a response to olfactory information that humans cannot perceive. Your cat smells another cat's presence, either through a window or on your clothing, and yowls to assert territory or express anxiety about the intrusion. What makes this particularly frustrating for owners is that the trigger is invisible to us. You hear the yowling and see nothing wrong. Your cat is responding to a scent map of the environment that is completely inaccessible to human senses. Older cats with cognitive decline also yowl more frequently. A 2018 study at North Carolina State University found because they become disoriented and use vocalization to reorient themselves spatially or to signal distress when they cannot locate their owner. The next time your cat chatters at a bird, you're not watching frustration. You're watching a kill reflex fire in a loop with no outlet, an evolutionary program running on hardware that no longer matches the environment. When your cat meows at you, you're hearing a sound that does not exist in the wild, a vocalization your cat built specifically to manipulate your primate brain. When your cat purrs, check the context. Relaxed body, slow blink, that's contentment. Tense body, hiding. That's self-administered pain management through bone-vibrating frequencies. When your cat trills as you walk in, that's the same sound its mother used to call it to safety, repurposed to greet you as family. And when your cat yowls, it's reacting to scent information you cannot access, defending territory or seeking connection in response to chemical signals invisible to you. These sounds are not mysterious. They are specific, measurable, and rooted in neurology and evolution. Understanding them does not require guesswork. It requires listening to what the research shows and recognizing that your cat is not speaking in metaphor. Your cat is speaking in biology. If you found this helpful, subscribe for more research-backed explanations of cat behavior. Drop a comment with the sound your cat makes that you still don't understand. The science is there. We just have to look at it.